is Ruby and I'm vegan. I have been vegan for 5 years, but I have been on a plant-based diet all my life. I have never eaten other animals. Veganism is a political term that involves being anti-oppression of all creatures, both non-human and human, and means excluding any animal products from your diet or lifestyle, as well as avoiding, as far as possible, any products of oppression. I am grateful that I have never eaten animals. My mum is vegan and my grandparents are vegan, and my great-grandmother, who is 94, is vegetarian. It's not hard being vegan. The hardest part is dealing with people who can't understand that animals have a moral right to life and that all oppression is connected.
My family has been exploited for generations and it's not fair. I want to live a life too. I'm Minnie, and evil humans killed my family.
Pigs are 98% the same as us. So when you eat a pig, you're basically eating something that tastes like a human. But it shouldn't matter what species or how much the same they are to us, they still have rights. Life expectancy of a wild boar is 10 to 14 years, but few live past 45. How old pigs are when slaughtered is 1.5 months to 1 year old. Babies, they are fastened to be killed.
I don't want to die. I don't want to be eaten by humans. I can't take it anymore. We are not supposed to be your dinner. We are not supposed to be slaughtered and tortured for our overly shortened lives. And then after they eat my sister, humans go and feed my cousins at the pond for fun.
That's called cognitive dissonance.
Cog? Like a swan says.
No, it's when humans have two contradictory beliefs in their heads, feeding the beautiful ducks and then sitting down to eat the duck but not connecting the two experiences into consistent thought. In wild, life expectancy of a duck is 5 to 10 years. How old they are when slaughtered is 7 to 8 weeks. Next, I'll talk about hens. A few years ago, my mum and I adopted 4 Battery Rescue hens, which means they were from Battery Farms until we rescued them. When we got them, they had barely any feathers and they had blood on their bums because they were forced to lay way too many eggs. In Battery Farms, hens are cooped up in cages with barely any room to breathe. They are in a controlled environment to lay more eggs. When we got them, they had never seen grass and they were scared. They were so happy when they stepped on the grass for the first time and very quickly settled into their home. When baby boy chicks hatch, they are put in machines and crushed alive, killed. Free range is a lie. Female chicks survive being minced alive, but they have their beaks cut off or burnt off without pain relief, so they don't peck each other when living in such cramped conditions. Even in the best case scenario, a hen spends her life crowded in a space about the size of a file drawer, with several other hens unable to lift a single wing. Life expectancy of a hen is 10 to 12 years. Life expectancy in egg production is 24 months or 2 years. Their age when killed for meat is 35 to 49 days. They're fastened up so fast that by the time they're killed, they can't stand up properly. Sheep. People have bred sheep so that if they don't get sheared, they will become overheated and die. A long time ago, wool would shed naturally and come off when caught on twigs and rocks. People have bred them to grow way too much wool too. Ewes are only supposed to have 1 lamb a year, but farmers force them to have as many as 3 to 4. Naturally, lambs would be born in spring, but farmers force them to be born as early as December, and many never survive the cold. Lambs would be killed at around 4 months, but some are only 10 weeks old when killed. The natural life expectancy of a sheep would be 10 to 12 years. Ewes, when seen as useless, are killed at only 4 to 8 years old. Last but not least, cows. Female cows are forced to have children so that people can steal their milk. Families of cows are separated, boy calves being taken away and killed for meat, some as young as a few hours old. Others are fed whey, a byproduct of the cheese-making process, and murdered at a few months old for human food. Female calves are taken away and forced to have children so milk can be stolen again. Imagine how the mother cows feel when their children are taken away from them, and there's nothing they can do to save their own children. Cow mummies cry out in sadness. Life expectancies. Beef cattle, 18 months when killed. Baby cows killed for meat, from 2 hours to a few months old. Natural life expectancy is 15 to 20 years. Dairy cows are 4 years old when killed, and their natural life expectancy is 15 to 20 years. Side note, when animals are killed, they are not completely stunned and are aware of everything that is happening, and can still be conscious when killed. Before they go into the slaughterhouse, they know what is happening and can smell the fear and blood. They know everything that is happening and can feel fear and sadness, just like us. The soul is the same in every living creature, but the body of each is different. Please go vegan. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. I just want to say that I found making this video really tough and I cried at the end. Animals have a moral right to life. We do not have the right to use and exploit them for any reason. Please go vegan. Bye.